Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? It's the West Side doing something head.
No,
it's like
no, never.
we usually only do the chorus.
You know, I've heard that song so many times now that I kind of maybe know some of the verse. Because every time they release a new Bad Boys movie, it becomes a song I have to play in the club. So
It's going down.
yeah.
Hey, before we get any further, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to How Did It Get So Good? My guest today, it's the return of the one and only DJ Bad Boy Brian. Oh no, that's no techno. Oh my bad, dude.
Just a DJ Clue echo.
Bad Boy Brian. Bad Boy Brian.
Guess who's back again.
Cheers, dude.
Bad Boys back.
Last time, by the way, last time I got fucked up in this podcast was with you.
Yeah.
We recorded for 3 hours.
Yes.
So
maybe not a 3-hour podcast.
yeah, maybe a 4.
We'll go for the record.
We're gonna sit here.
We're gonna go for the record. What's the record? 6. You did the fight one.
Oh, that was 4. That was 4.
Yeah. So we'll go for 5.
We're gonna sit here and narrate everything that happened on the Bad Boys 2. Why do I keep saying Bad Boys 2? Bad Boys 4. Ride or die. I guess we never decided who's who.
Oh, I thought we knew who was who.
Oh, who is who?
You're oh my God, now I can't remember which one. You're Will Smith, and I'm the old guy.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
the old guy.
But I was talking about this
with the family.
Yeah, but that's right. Nothing's changed for me. I'm a loser.
You're fucking single. I mean, kind of okay looking. You know.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I do, yeah. I mean,
hey, some people out there say that I'm good looking, like my mom, my grandma.
You know.
Hey,
they have to.
Yeah, they have to. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm already drunk.
But yeah, you're Will Smith.
Okay, but that's what I was gonna say, because usually when we ride together. We don't die together, but when we ride together, you're always driving.
Yeah, but that's probably the only similarities we have to those two. Because you're still single out there, being, you know, doing the single thing. I got the family, the kids, the wife. Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Hey, look how successful we are, dude. Huh?
Are we?
Yeah, I have a house. You have 2.
I have 2.
It's like everybody out there is like, bitch. Everybody has a house.
Yeah. Oh.
Do they though?
I mean,
nowadays. I mean, it took me 3 years.
Houses are expensive. Expensive,
dude. Saturday afternoon, all day Saturday. I ended up spending an insane amount of money because my truck needed tires.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And there's 4 of them.
Yeah. And they're humongous.
Yeah. And also batteries, which there's 2 of them.
We just don't have regular shit. It's like, we have like the most ridiculous shit ever. It's like, yeah, I had to get tires, humongous tires that cost a lot. And I had to buy a new battery for my car. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't know who I was. I can't remember who I was talking to, and they're like, "Why do you keep saying batteries?" I'm like, "Cause there's 2 of them."
Why do you have 2? Well, you got one.
So one runs the engine.
Okay.
And the other one runs the computer stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
keeps it from.
But
keeps the computer from going to sleep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I went to. It's been a couple of times where I park it because, like, now that I'm recording, okay, like for everybody, you know, today's Monday. Hey, when they get it, it's Monday. But today's Monday, we're recording. I won't touch my personal truck until probably the weekend.
Right.
So the last few times that I've left it in the garage, I go and I get it started, and it's just like, I was like, oh, dude.
Son of a-
So then I have to bring my work truck, jumpstart it, go park my truck again.
You need to invest in one of those jumper thingies.
Jumper cables?
No, like the thing you just
Oh, the
plug
pogo
it-
stick?
You just plug it into the wall and then put it on your things.
Oh,
and then
a
it goes-
Tesla? No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
No.
Yo,
I had one at the other house. We could charge. You could charge a battery with it, and
Oh, yeah,
you could jump start, and you just plug it into the wall, and
True. Yeah.
you get one of those.
Yeah.
With as many toys that have batteries as you have. See, that's success right there.
You mean like vibrators and shit?
He's got a whole bunch of depreciating assets to go with his appreciating new appreciating asset. Your house.
That's right. Feels good, dude. Feels good to go home.
Yeah.
I have I've been going out of my way to meet all my neighbors. I have two smoke shows.
Oh, okay, I thought you were having a stroke for a minute. I was like,
Maybe I did. No, there's a couple of them that I'm like, oh.
are they married? Single?
Yeah, they got wives. And I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
Dude, what would you do if I come? What would you do if I came to you and said, "Hey, Brian, I don't." It's kind of weird that you never notice it, being my best friend, but I'm gay.
I wouldn't do anything.
You're like, get out of my house.
I'd be like, explains a lot. Explains a lot.
I'd be like,
I've always wondered.
Well, Justin and his whole family thought that
that
I was wearing women's clothes.
Yeah, women's clothing when you came out with your foot thing. Yeah.
My foot thing.
Yeah, I would go, hey, that explains a lot.
Hey, I don't mean to. We're not here to talk shit, right? We're not here to talk shit on anybody.
No.
But you're also the biggest wrestling fan I know, and
yeah.
you weren't asked to be a part of the Figure Four podcast. But that's whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean-
I don't know what happened.
I'd
Maybe
like,
they lost your number.
well, I would really like the people that do that
Yeah.
podcast to actually like watch the show and not
okay.
watch it on like fast forward.
Oh, okay.
Because it kind of seems that's how they do it. Is like, I'm like, huh? I'm like, you missed a whole segment there, buddy. It's all good.
There's been a bunch of wrestling in my algorithm, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to be part of a wrestling podcast. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I probably.
hey, it's their loss, not yours. You know, they don't invite you to be a part of it. And also, I know one of the biggest fan of MMA, and it's whatever, dude.
Yeah,
it's whatever. People are wasting talent out there.
There's talent wasted. No, I'm good. I have enough jobs. I don't need more.
That is true, though. That is true.
I have enough jobs. I don't need any more.
God damn. How many things you do now?
DJ.
Yeah.
Work my day job.
If you say father, I'm going to slap you across the face.
Oh my god, that takes. But hey, that drives me more crazy than any of the other shit that I do. That makes me want to curl up in a ball in my room and drink this Bacardi we're drinking right now. And then now landlord to people that are not my friend.
Now, so you don't know them?
No, I don't know them.
Damn. That's
I don't know.
dicey. What, so how did they get to you?
So
how
I
did,
just posted an ad for
you did?
a house for rent, and I got a bunch of people hit me up.
yeah.
Set up some appointments after you moved out, and we got it all cleaned up and had it ready to go. And then just picked the one that I thought it's a little family.
Yeah.
An aunt and two ladies.
Latinos?
No.
Oh.
White ladies.
White? All ladies?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Well, and they're.
Oh.
I think. I know that one's the aunt, and then the other two ladies, I don't know what the relationship between the ladies are. I never asked. And then they have 3 kids.
Ew.
Two little girls and a boy.
Gross.
And then, so, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and the little boy, told me, I go, hey, I got a guy that'll come mow the lawn if you guys want it. And he goes, I'm half Hispanic. It's in my blood. I'm
Nice,
like,
dude.
"Get
Look
the
at
hell
that
out of here." I'm like,
You look at your boy, you're like,
what happened to you?
what did I
King?
do wrong here?
I brought the lawnmower, man. I'm gonna this next summer coming around. I'm gonna have those. I'm gonna have him and Jalen outside mowing that lawn.
Dude, nice.
I'll run the weed eater and
Nice.
have him out there cutting that grass.
Yeah, make those little fuckers work, dude. Nice. That's cool.
So
the next thing I know, because one of them is half Latino, then he owns a fucking landscaping business.
So Bad Boys,
Yeah.
Ride or Die.
What you think?
It was good.
Yeah,
I like Reggie's part in it.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure.
It's like, hell yeah, Reggie.
Obviously it's never like, how Justin used to make fun of me, like, oh, that's never gonna win anything. That's fine, but it's so entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think I talked about it last time because it was like, I wish I had that relationship with somebody that they can be shooting at us, but they're busting each other's balls, right?
Yeah.
Like they're in the middle of like a life and death situation where they're like,
well,
being
but
funny.
You and I do that. Like we'll be in the middle of some like maybe not life
like
or death,
drive-bys
like,
and shit.
Not like drive-bys and stuff, but like really bad things going on in our life, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're joking about it.
That's
you
true.
know,
That's true.
Like when you got divorced,
Yeah. You laughed at me.
Yeah, we laughed and
You laugh at me. I remember you spitting on my face often.
When I got my divorce, we laughed. I mean,
but when we were in front of each other, because then we went to our bedrooms, we cried.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, maybe we don't have people shooting at us on a regular basis, but we have a friendship that, I mean, what, 20 plus years, 23, 4 years now.
We don't have people shooting at us. Says Donald Trump, hold my fucking United States of America flag, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Listen, I don't get into politics, but I will say this, and I know I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here. I don't get into politics, but the fact that he kind of wanted to show, oh, that's fine. Like somebody just tried to murder me, they hit me, but I'm not just. I mean, the fact that he was like, hey, I'm here, like I'm like fist in the air, is like, hey, just.
That was
That's a little gangster.
That's that Donald Trump Hall of Fame WWE guy.
Yeah, dude.
You know how they do the angle where they stretcher him off, and at the end they put the thumbs up like, I'm okay.
That was like,
you stop running them WWE gimmicks, man.
Justin and I just watched the funniest meme ever, and it's how they were all trying to cover him, and he's like trying to go above and beyond to like get out and show the people I'm here. Fuck everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
So the meme was like, when your body starts trying to get you out of the bar, but then they start playing Creed, and it's just showing like, can you take me? And everybody's pushing him, and he's like, no, I'm here. It's nothing like seeing it. It's so fucking funny.
Man. Yeah, no, that was crazy to see that. I don't remember what I was doing, but it was
Let's get that microphone in front of you, instead of on the side of you.
We need to go up.
No, in front of you. It's like here instead of here.
Well, I don't like to put things where they need to go.
Pause.
Pause. God dang it.
What was you saying?
But I don't remember what I was saying. Shit.
I was talking about the meme of Donald Trump, Creed.
Oh, I don't know what I was doing that, all of a sudden, I must have been DJing around the time it happened or on my way taking a nap and then go, but I didn't see it until the next day. And I was like,
yeah, I guess, because somebody told me about it. I think it was Saturday morning.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, okay.
I can't remember.
I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I kept seeing it and I'm like, oh, there's that real life? That really happened, huh?
Dude, they dispatched that motherfucker right on the spot, dude.
Yeah.
20 years old.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you have an idiot with a gun, They shoot at people.
Crazy. That's insane.
But yeah, it's glad he's okay.
Yeah.
I don't care who you vote for, who you don't vote for.
For sure.
But that is not okay.
Yeah.
At any, I wouldn't want to see it the other way, just like I wouldn't want to see it that way.
Dude,
what I mean? So.
And that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
We're gonna start. Me and Adrian are gonna start a wrestling podcast next week.
Oh yeah, call it Figure 5, so we're better than them. What's Figure 4?
It's the move, the Figure 4 leg lock.
Okay. With the one is
it's kind of like the sharpshooter, but it was the one. It's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Ric Flair made it famous.
I thought he
you
had.
know.
Oh, really? I thought he had something to do with like the ring.
No, it's a submission hold. The leg one of the leg ones.
So they're submitting us to watch this podcast.
You know,
That's fucked up. Fuck those guys.
well, sometimes I
Just
watch
games.
it.
Shout out to those guys.
And I feel like I'm submitting to just watch it. You know. I love those two.
Dude, I've been drinking all these fucking VCs that Will Wonder left here from
Yeah.
2022.
I said, well, it's like you. Well, Jasmine's my number one real sender friend. You're my second.
Damn.
If
man.
it has so,
When
like,
did I go down the ring? It's
no,
fucked
hold
up.
on. So if it has anything to do with shoes, Michael Jackson, or NSYNC,
Holla at your boy.
I send it to Angel. If it has anything to do with our stupid kids, I send it to Jazz.
Stupid kids.
If it has anything to do with wrestling or music or hip hop,
Yeah.
I send it to Will.
Oh,
Like,
okay, yeah.
He's my wrestling hip hop real sender.
Oh, so you're feeding this fire, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to help them.
That's nice.
Trying to help them out. They're not taking it, but I mean,
Speaking of, knowing you, I had a guest here yesterday that she says she knows you.
Yeah. I saw the podcast.
You did?
Tiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Tiny.
She reminds me of Madison.
Oh yeah.
Like dead on.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at her, I was like, holy shit. It's
Yeah. I
like,
was like, God damn it, Angel! Why you keep interviewing people that know me?
I know, right? Her and Lola.
Yeah. And Lola
You know
and,
Brian?
and Brian.
Brian O'Brien.
Brian.
Do you know Dre and Will?
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah. In the biblical sense, with Dre.
What'd you say?
In the biblical sense. Pause.
I said to Dre something, another meme, and he was like, he said, the worst part about grandma having, is it amnesia? Is that amnesia the one when you forget?
Yeah.
It's like sooner or later she'll forget about Dre or something like I forgot about Dre. Something like that. I sent it to him. It was so funny.
I hit him up the other day, see how he was doing. 'Cause I know.
Oh, he got hurt.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I saw that, and I was hitting him up the other day.
I
just to see
texted
how
him
he was
yesterday. I'm like, "You okay, dude?" He goes, "Yeah, I can."
Nah, we kid Will, we kid
Yeah.
Dre. We love them both.
Fuck Will, but yeah.
Well, you can if you want to.
Yeah, I will.
I'm sure his wife wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I like the
Big butts.
and I cannot lie.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. You know what? The weirdest things been coming up on my timeline lately is old commercials jingles, like from when I was a kid, like
okay.
the Zest Fully Clean. You ain't clean till you're Zest Fully Clean. I'm like, why the hell are these things coming up on my timeline all of a sudden? Like, just old. You said the worst part of waking up, and immediately in my head, Folgers it in your cup.
It's the best. The best part.
Yeah, the best part of waking
up. It's Folgers in your cup.
But yeah, I know Tiny from the club.
Yeah.
She does the fashion stuff, and
It's so funny because so Tiny knew you. Phoenix, I guess she's been doing the Mike Masters.
okay, yeah.
And she mentioned Gabino. I'm like, oh, he's been here.
Yeah.
And then Zenotic has worked with. I was watching the Young OGs, and they have Bangarang.
Yeah.
And they mentioned his name. I was like, oh, I just that was even before the episode came out.
It's, I feel like I get around a lot because OGs just had a guy named Kenneth on their show. Mm-hmm. Call him KB.
You know him too?
Yeah, he's part of this fathers group that I just got introduced to. We took the kids to K1 Racing.
Oh, okay.
It's like go-karts.
Is that the one in Sandy?
Yeah.
I took my mom there.
And he was there, and they taught the kids how to, the boys, because it's like a father and son thing, and they taught the boys how to change a tire in the car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on the Young OG thing, and I was like, oh, cool. It's just
somebody else I know.
Small Lake City.
It's out there running. That's how I felt with this girl. Because I was like, I just threw it out there. You guys, by any chance, you guys know about Brian? She was like, Brian? Oh, yeah. Brian's my best friend.
And I fucking appreciated all the great and kind things you say about me.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you knew it was going to be recorded, so you had to say it.
Yeah, of course. No, but I turned it off. I'm like, listen, this piece of shit.
That motherfucker. Do you know how much he charged me for rent the whole time?
That's funny.
You know how long I've been living in this new house, and he ain't even come over one time.
Dude.
What a piece of shit he is.
We could be doing this my last weekend when I didn't have to work. I'm okay. It sucks to be on call, dude. It sucks. Dude.
Yeah? Why?
Just because you never know. Like I was driving here, and it's like everybody works till like 5, right? 5:30. And I'm driving here. It's almost 7 o'clock. My phone rings. And says, hey, I'm all, damn, dude.
Put an out of order sign on your phone, man, and be done.
Yeah, no shit.
That's like, hey, I'm not doing it no more today.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, wait, I'll send a text and then charge 3 hours. Wait, what?
I mean, you got to, right?
Just kidding.
That's what I used to do when I was on. when I was at that other company before the company that I'm at now was it's a 3 hour minimum. If I have to do 30 minutes of work, you get billed for 3 hours, man. That's how it goes down. I take 3 hours off the next day. You know.
How does it feel to be a fucking landlord? I guess you have been.
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't know if
everybody I mean, it's been just as like as soon as I handed them the keys, it's been as easy breezy as it's been when you were there. Like I don't like. I got an email the other day and like the batteries in the front door is low, and I'm like, so I sent them a text. I'm like, hey, you need me to come over and change those out for you? They're like, nope, we already ordered some. We're good. And I'm like, okay.
Which is the total opposite of what I would do.
Yeah, be like,
hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian, this thing says, so, like I said, it's been, like, usually it's me hitting them up, just making sure everything's okay, and,
nice. I did have to say goodbye to our one neighbor.
Oh,
yeah.
Dave and Julie?
Yeah. I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, she's like, come on in. I'm like, well, my truck is running. All my shit's on the truck. I'm like, those
guys are great. And
those guys are awesome.
If I could put them in the house next to me instead of the people that are there now.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that fucking dogs that keep shitting on the driveway
and coming up and bark like, dude.
And then the damn kid trying to open the door every fucking day.
The next door neighbors at my new house. I swear to God, they got 15 people living in that. They got like a house in the back, like a tough shed that they've converted into a home for people, like 2 of them, and then they got people living in the house. They got like 4 dogs, and they got.
I've been there.
They got a little dog that is little enough to slide underneath my fence.
Oh.
Jasmine saw it the other day. It slid under our fence. And she chased it out.
Dude, Jasmine will fuck that thing up.
I told her next time, just punt it, man. It's fine. It's in our property.
Just punt it.
If we punting on first down at this point, man. But, like, they're always on our lawn. Dude, the other day, I had 2 of the neighbors.
Yeah.
They were my parking strip.
Okay.
And there's a big tree, and they're sitting underneath the tree on my parking strip.
Oh, you told me this.
So, you know what I did? I sent him a warning shot. I turned on the sprinklers.
Oh, damn, you shot him? Hit him in the ear?
No, I did not. I turned on the sprinklers right next to where they would be. And I was like, and if they're still there in 5 minutes, I set the timer. I go, 5 minutes on the outside. And if they're still there in 5 fucking minutes, guess who's getting fucking wet? Parking strip is getting wet.
Nice.
Yep. And so they got up and moved. King and Jalen are just sitting at the window, just watching it like it's a movie. It was great, but it's like so disrespectful. Like they just let their dogs, and so we'll sit there with our cameras, and the thing will say there's a pet spotted, and so we'll pull up the camera, and the dog will just be laying on our grass, and we'll just go alarm, and to hit the alarm button, and it goes and the dog takes off. I'm like, I don't got a problem with their dogs.
Yeah.
But come on, man. Like, I'm gonna build a fence, man.
I guess build a wall. I guess me. I was talking about this too. I guess I just thought that because all the driveways are together, like all the garages are connected, basically, I thought it was gonna be like a more social thing. There's no one outside, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, and like I said, like I'm I'm trying to push myself to know people.
Yeah.
So when I see somebody walking, like this lady that is basically like her garage kind of faces my garage, whatever. She's an older lady, and I saw her walking to get the mail, because we get the mail in just like these boxes where all of us go there, right? And so I purposely, I went out of my way to go when she was there, and I'm like, hey, how are you? And I'm your new neighbor or whatever. She's like, okay. And then I robbed her. It was easy. She was old.
She was old.
And then she was like, can't catch me.
Just took her walker. And
Exactly. I think she knew where I lived, though, because she was like, you're just right there. And then I saw this guy a couple of days ago, and I'm like, hey, how are you? Like, again, going out of my way. How are you? How's it going? He's like, hi, how are you? And I go, I'm your new neighbor. And he's like, bitch, we just moved in. I'm like, well, no, I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah. He's like, 2 days. I'm like, oh, so you're my neighbor.
You're my new neighbor. Got it. Yeah, I remember Grandma used to tell me a thing about neighbors. She's like,
shout out to Grandma, dude.
Shout out to Grandma. Cheers to Grandma.
Cheers to Grandma.
Damn it. She used to tell me a thing. She said, they can be bad sometimes, but it could be a lot worse.
Talk about brown people?
Just neighbors. These neighbors have couches in their...
Grandma married a Mexican, so she's allowed to say that shit.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Molina because
of Grandma.
Of Grandma, okay? If it was because of Grandma, I'd be a Bill. So, they got furniture in the front yard, like couches. Like couches. Like couches that go inside your house.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Why are you sitting on my parking strip? Go sit on your couches over there. Why you got them?
I remember one time when I was working. This is a long time ago. We got to work.
Sponsored by Diet Coke.
We got to work for. We were working in Magna, and I was gonna go help another crew, right? And I said, "So where are you?" And they gave me the address, and then the guy was like, "If you can't find it." It's the one. It's across the street from the house with the fridge on the front door, on the front patio or the front porch.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
Just like that, dude.
Like, maybe I'll get him kicked out, and because I'm successful now. I'll just buy the house next door.
That's right.
That can be King and Jalen's house.
There you go.
And be like, hey, move out, go live next door. Shoot, I can't even let them share a bedroom right now, man. That's terrible.
Are you gonna do that whole thing?
What?
The whole addition?
Yeah, probably.
You are really?
Probably. Yeah.
Are you just gonna take it out of this one, or are you gonna sell it?
What?
This house, the West Valley house.
I am probably just going to take it out of the Rose Park house.
Nice.
Let the Rose Park house.
Such a realtor-y fucking conversation.
Yeah,
Justin is selling his house.
Yeah, I saw that.
They put him on the market.
I wanted to go up there not because I'm in the market for a house, but because he was gonna have taco truck there.
Fuck yeah, he did.
I wanted to go have some tacos,
dude. I mean, shout out to him, dude. I usually hate this motherfucker, but I tell you what, I'm just kidding.
Usually,
I'm just kidding. But he literally like renovated the entire house, and I'm not talking about just paint. Like, he showed me photos. Like, I remember. Well, you've been to his house.
Yeah, I've been to his house,
dude.
Twice.
Everything downstairs.
I was only invited 2 times. I think I only went once.
Everything downstairs is just immaculate, dude. It's like he changed everything. He took all the paneling down, and I did the whole walls, painted everything.
And I think I had to stay outside. Like when I did go, so I never. I think I went to go inside to go to the bathroom.
I remember the day.
I had to stay outside. I don't know why.
Well, hopefully he's buying a bigger house so we can all fit in there.
Yeah, we all go inside the house this time.
I think the problem there is in his house is like,
what's the problem with his house?
I think that the kitchen is too small.
Oh yeah.
So that turns people down.
Yeah, that turns a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because,
but the house is badass.
I remember when...
he told me, dude, I clean up, because, he had this Barracuda in the house, like in the garage, and it's been there for decades, right? And he moved it out of there. And he cleaned the entire garage. He says, dude, there was a spider web in my fucking garage. It was this fucking big.
Oh, wow.
Then he goes, dude, I cleaned the entire garage. And I'm like, holy shit, like, this is a big garage.
Right.
Like, it's just being full of shit the whole time.
Yeah, you sell the kitchen.
Yeah.
If you have a good kitchen, that house, especially if you have a more than like a 2-bedroom, like a 3, like something for a family, because you get the spouse to be like, this is the one I want. That's why I got the West Valley house. The ex-wife, that was the house she wanted.
Yeah.
She's like, I want this house, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how bad?
And he got it.
And she got it. No, but no.
Not me. I'm like, how much do I want this house? And I'm like,
Can you give me a deal? No, man. I was super grateful for you to live in that house for the time you did.
Yeah.
And you know, I wish we could have moved the fuck out of there faster, but it worked out because you know, like I was really kind of stressing about like being able to get somebody in there. I was thinking I was gonna have to eat July, and because it took you a little bit extra time.
Well, when you move your entire place by yourself.
Well, you know, I know college movers, dude. I hired these. Shout out to college movers.
Yeah, you did.
Shout out to them. Look them up, man.
Brian, hold on. First of all, let's give a little bit of backstory here because I told Brian, I says, hey, this will be my last week. But I was counting on Saturday and Sunday. And then he showed up on Sunday. I'm laying in, I think I still have the bed. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm just at the house, your house. And then the doorbell rings. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, which skank is this? I'm just kidding. And I open the door and it's you. He's like, oh, hey. And I go, what's up? And and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is like, oh, I thought you'd be gone by now. And instantly in my head, I'm like, oh, shit's about to go down. And you're like, yeah, I got my mom coming, I got the kids coming, Jazz. I got Flex coming with the trailer. And I'm like, oh shit. And in my head, I'm like, I still got today and tomorrow, or so I thought. And then Brian's like, yeah, I hired 2 college kids. They're gonna come move everything. And dude, his fucking kids went downstairs to pick up the heaviest shit. And at one point, I told you, look how pathetic I look, because I went down, because I used to live downstairs, and somebody gave me these pillows, but they were so fluffy that literally you will lay down and you'd be like this.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, fuck these pillows. So I bought other ones. And so I'm like, I gotta go get my pillows. So on the way up, I'm like realizing what's happening. And these kids are like with boxes and like metal shit, and like they're like going up, and I'm just like, they're heavy as shit, right? And I'm just walking up with my fucking pillows. I'm like, oh, hey, you guys hurry up, because I'm trying to get my shit out of here.
So this is the greatest thing about this whole situation was, so the timeline goes like this. I know I needed Flex's trailer, so I scheduled something. I thought you'd be out on Father's Day weekend, and so I'm like, the next weekend, hey Flex, if I can get you there, I'll if you'll be there with the trailer, because I'm gonna need that trailer, I will do whatever I can to schedule around that. And then Father's Day weekend came and passed, and you were still there, and I'm like, dude, I've already got everything lined up. It's got to be a go regardless. And so I hire these college kids, and oh my god, this is the fucking worst. Made me feel like the fattest, laziest piece of shit ever, right? Is because these kids are moving, like they probably went up and down the stairs probably 12 times.
Yeah.
And the whole time they're talking, hey, so what were you doing right before you got over here? They're to each other, like, I guess they're friends. And they're like, what were you doing before you got here? Oh, man, I was just shooting some hoops. Oh, cool, man, cool.
Damn,
what are you going to do after this? I don't know, man. I'm gonna go hit the gym. And I'm like, moving my heavy-ass shit in a workout? I mean, because that'd be a workout for me. Yeah. I'm just like, And literally, I pointed. I said, I need this.
Yeah. That goes away.
it was like that Google Pixel where you have something in a picture and you just circle it and it just goes away. I was like, I need this. I need all of the stuff in here. I need everything here, and I need it in those cars and on those trailers.
I guess I never saw when you took the gym stuff.
I didn't. I ended up having some junk people come in and take that out.
Oh, so you tossed it basically?
Threw it away.
Dude, and also here's another thing. Then I was talking to Flex, and Flex is like, "Oh shit, the trailer's full." I'm like, "I didn't have to do shit." I'm like, "This is fucking awesome."
I told them, I said, I don't need you guys to do manual labor. I kind of probably lie. I felt like I was lying to Flex.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's got all the muscles, so he would have been fine if I would have sprung on him at the last minute. Hey, I'm gonna need you to help me move some shit,
sure.
right? But I was like, I told everybody, I said, I just need vehicles to get stuff from here to there. I go.
So where did you take all that stuff?
To the house.
To your house?
Yeah, to my house.
Where the fuck did you put it, Brian?
I have a shed out in the back, a big old shed.
Oh, okay.
So I put most of it in the shed.
Because that was another thing. Because the way they put it all up, like he left the driveway, and when you guys took off, and I was gonna take off, and I was gonna take a load to the house, and I'm thinking, are they gonna go to like the DI, which is like 3 minutes away from here?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna go home? Because all I'm thinking is, well, none of that shit's tied down.
Right. No,
and as he got off the driveway, a speaker or whatever, he's just doing. I was like, oh, that shit, and I'm like, I was gonna call him. I'm like, I don't have his number.
Yeah, the only thing that was amiss was the table saw.
Okay.
That when it got to the house, it was like it had fallen. Other than that, everything. I mean, that shit was all heavy fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I was half tempted to get rid of all my fucking shovels and all my fucking
and all,
because I'm like, well, no, who doesn't need shovels? But I'm thinking, I had the house where like Amy and I used to like dig out a sprinkler or whatever when it broke or whatever. But now I'm like, I don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have to remove snow. I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
It's Brian's paradise in here.
Right. But yeah, it was like those college kids, that college movers. I found them on Thumbtack. It was dope. I mean, they didn't have any like equipment to move, but if I would have had a U-Haul there, they would have loaded that fucking U-Haul the fuck up and quickly.
Yeah.
Cause I hired them for 2 hours. It was a minimum of 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you had to hire. I hired them for 2 hours. They had all of my bullshit that would have took me half a fucking day and probably 17 breaks loaded in 45 minutes. Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't know that it was going to be this. So
did they go with you to your house?
So I didn't know. So when I scheduled it, I just scheduled them to be there at the house in West Valley.
Okay.
And so then when they got it done so quick, I'm like, I have you for another hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. If you'll
go eat?
if you'll travel to where all of this stuff is going and unload it for the next hour, I will pay you extra for your travel time.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no problem.
Nice,
whatever you want to do. He goes, it wasn't scheduled for us to go to but if you're gonna compensate us for
for sure
driving down there, like just in some gas money, we got you. How far are we going? Where are we going? And I sent him the address. He goes, we gonna stop and eat. We'll meet you over there. They got over there. I still think that I had 20 minutes left on the clock, and we're all sitting inside the house. Me and Flex are just sitting in the house, and these kids are just moving all this shit. And he's like, and it's like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's fucking
and
hot.
he's like, dude, Flex looks at me, and he goes, I feel like the biggest piece of shit ever. And I go, why? And he goes, because these kids are just doing everything, and we're just sitting here in the air conditioned house in the kitchen. And I go, well, I'm paying them, so I mean. And I think they're going to go to the gym right after this. So. I mean, so shout out to College Movers.
Hell yeah,
if you need somebody to move something from point A to point B, one of the great things about them is, like, if I would have had rented a dumpster and said, hey, I need all of this stuff in that dumpster, they would have.
Yeah, give him a call, Dre, because you can barely move.
Yeah, I mean, wait, Dre, has he got a house yet?
No, dude.
When you get a house,
at this point, he owns that building.
and they ain't paying me for this, but they were awesome. I'm gonna tag them in a post in this College Movers, see if they'll help promote the podcast. But
dude, the same thing happened to me, because I was like, even when I wasn't like as stupid as this, when I took my shoes there, and you can only do I could only, you see how many fucking shoes I have? It was ridiculous. And you can only do 3 boxes at a time, because then one more, then you can't see, and then now you're trying to balance one that is on top. Yeah. So when I had to do that many trips from my garage all the way to the 3rd floor, I was like, man, fuck this place.
Well,
so I never realized how many steps I had to.
So what I'm going to say to that is, the next time you decide to move, because you become this real estate investor, you want to fucking, be little bad boy Brian.
The beginning of my new life.
And you want to rent out the new house and move into the bigger house. Holler at me, man. Literally, if you would have brought a U-Haul, they would have loaded all your shit in one fucking day.
I did do a U-Haul. I rented it for as much as I thought I was going to be able to do 2 trips. I can only do 1 because I was doing it by myself. And then my toolbox, I don't know if I ever said this story, but my toolbox was so fucking heavy that once I got the U-Haul and I parked it on the thing, I took my toolbox because I figure that's the one that I'm going to need help with.
Right.
That and the and my grill, because I had a huge grill.
Oh yeah, because you went and took all that shit out of the storage, right?
Yeah, but all that shit. Yeah. But the 2 things that I was afraid of is the toolbox, just because it's full of shit and it's heavy as shit, and the grill because it's so big.
Yeah.
Well, so it's all the shit, but it's big, and so the toolbox. Here's what ended up happening. So the U-Haul has the ramp, right, to go on top.
Yeah.
So I was going like 10, 20 feet in front of the ramp, and then just pushing it and just going there.
Were you pushing it real good, though?
I was pushing it. I pushing real good. I was like, when it stopped and he couldn't push anymore, I was like, push it.
You're so dumb.
So
people watch this shit and they go, these fucking guys are idiots.
Like, why don't they have a fucking podcast? That's right. We call it Figure 3. Anyway,
5. Figure 5.
Figure 5.
We call it the Figure 8, like Charlotte Flair's. We put an arch in our back when we do it.
The figurines. That's what we're gonna call it. So then, as I'm pushing this thing up, like it was like halfway, and I'm trying to push. Obviously, because I'm a fuck boy, my shoes are not tied. And they're like the Reeboks that I bought, like my whatevers. Yeah. And as I'm pushing, they're falling off of my foot, and I'm like, God damn it! And this heavy stuff is coming back at me, so I have to like be stopping. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? So finally, I did and Brian, I'm telling you, I did like 10 tries.
Yeah.
Just to be like this much closer to where the wheel will lock into the like what the truck was, and then I can just like, okay,
we're on level ground.
Take a break, and then I'll do whatever. But so 10 tries, nothing. So I had to wait. So I let it drop down again. I empty as many tools as I can. I had to. And the one thing I did different is I tied up my shoes, which my shoes weren't tied. I tied this motherfucker's tie as shit.
Oh shit!
And then I just went, and then it took me like 2 pushes, and then I got it over, and I was like, oh.
I remember when the dumpsters came at West Valley House.
Yeah.
That I had a lot more shit than I had will to move the shit, and that was when I started. Yeah, you better. It's so goddamn hot in this motherfucker.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's so hot in this motherfucker. Our beers are getting warm over here. But I realized I had more shit than I had will to move shit, and so that was when I started trying to figure out,
dude,
a way to get the stuff. And I'm gonna say, and maybe it's my first world problem.
Yeah,
best fucking $200 I've ever spent in my life.
I'm telling you, dude. When I went to the storage unit, I decided to say, okay, I'm gonna take everything that I can to the house, and then do one trip to the DI, just so I can get rid of a bunch of shit. And I tell you what, dude. I went to my grill. Here's another one, because I said, Mom, I haven't asked you for anything this entire time. I need help with the grill because it's heavy and it's big. I'm like, I don't care if we lay it in the bed, whatever we have to do, but I need somebody. Obviously, that was the day when Mom is like, well, so and so is working and so and so is working, and I go, whatever, dude, I'll figure it out, I guess. And that day, I parked inside of the storage unit, and there was this one guy coming in, this big Polynesian guy. I'm like, hey, want to give me a hand? And he's like, yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna say this: I don't like helping people move.
I fucking hate it. That's why I did it alone.
That's why I don't ask nobody to help me move.
Shout out to fucking Nestor. He has asked me to help him move 6 fucking times.
That's why I don't ask people to help me move, because then I feel obligated to help them move when they need to move. Shout out to my boy Sui and his
Sui to get access. What?
LDS ward. When we moved into the, he brought all the young men's to my house to move all my shit in.
Yeah.
But dude, if you need, like, I have greatness in bursts when it comes to doing stuff. All right, like, don't ask me to spend all day moving some shit.
Yeah.
But if you need me for 30 minutes, I got you. Don't ask me to move all day. But like, if you need me to move some shit for 30 minutes, I call your boy.
So then again, like, after so this guy helped me to put the grill in there.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, by the time we put it in, and I didn't know this, and I feel so bad about this, because I brought it to the truck, and I'm like, let's just lift it, right? Now, the only place we have to lift it was at the bottom of it, which is like a very sharp metal.
Yeah.
So there was no way to grab it and lift it. So once we said, fuck it, let's lift it. We lift it, we laid it down, and I'm like, I don't care if the bed gets scratched or obviously the fucking grill gets ruined. I'm like, push this shit. And as I'm pushing, see what I'm saying? Look what time it is. 7. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
And as I'm pushing this, I get this poor guy up bigger than me, right? This poor guy goes, oh, hey, this is falling off. And the fucking propane tank was still attached to it.
My God.
And it was on his side. I'm like, hey, this is hanging, you're going to break it. I'm like, oh, shit. So I took it off. And then I went to the DI, and I'm like, just take this. I'm like, just get it out of my fucking hand.
You went all P. Diddy on him?
Yeah, dude.
Take that.
And I helped him bring it in, or helped him bring it out. And I thought that all those guys, I had like a kid that was helping me.
Yeah.
Skinnier than me, shorter than me. I'm like, well, obviously some of these guys are going to jump in and help me out. None of them did.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, well, fuck. By the time we brought this bitch to the ground, all the pieces are out. One of the doors came off. And I was like, fuck, dude. I know I look like an asshole because I feel like I'm bringing my garbage here.
Hey.
But so I'm trying to put it all together. I was like, no, it's good. And the kid's like, whatever, dude. Just get out of here. And I thought I was going to do... So the grill was one trip. I thought I was going to do 2 trips tops.
Right.
I ended up doing like 4 to 5 trips to do fucking DI, dude. Because not only that, but then I brought stuff to the house, and then I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I going to do with
there's so much stuff that I brought from the West Valley house. So, moral of the story is, Angel lived with all my junk
Yeah.
because that house was so big, and he just lived upstairs, so all my junk was downstairs.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
All that junk inside my trunk. And so all that so much junk.
Yeah.
That I'm just probably gonna throw away. But now it's where I'm at all the time, and so I sit there and watch WWE. Unlike those other guys do.
Yeah.
And sort through stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it'll be.
Yeah, right now I have one room that it
So-
looks like a bomb
so what-
went off.
So I still want the invite. I still need the invite.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The family invite, and then the
triple B.
the triple B invite.
That's right.
Because we always with Angel, there's always those. It's like this is always mine and his thing. He'll invite me to something. I'm like, are the kids welcome? He goes, no kids, and I'm like, all right. And so I never know which. I always have to ask him which invite is it. Is it the whole family's welcome to come through, or just me? And so.
Sorry, dude.
We'll edit this part because Angel's over there doing work.
I'm doing work shit.
Yeah, he ain't even paying attention at this point. So he'll have to edit all this out right now. We'll redo the clap so he knows where. No, I give Angel a hard time because I'm his friend for 20 some odd years. I almost like to say I'm his best friend, but I don't like to put that kind of weight on somebody.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
The one who know, they know.
the people who know, they know. Like I literally think I have like two people that I could that I know if I call, they're coming, and you're one of them.
That's right, dude. That's right.
Might be
I mean, I'll come, but I'm like, is there gonna be kids?
kids there. And so like literally, I think I have two friends that I know I can call on. That
Who's the other one? I'll fight him.
No, you don't want to fight him.
Who?
You know who it is.
Is that the one that helped you?
Might take him fucking 36 business hours to get back to me, but he always. I mean, like seriously, you and him are like the two people that come through the most often for me when I need you to. So that's why I appreciate it so much what you and Tiny were talking about when you guys
For sure.
I
told Tiny, I'm like, that's my best friend.
I can't even believe she remembers the Jaeger bomb. She's like, the fucking Jaeger bomb.
I know, dude. She said that. I was like, how do you know Brian? And she's all, Jaeger bombs. I'm like,
like,
oh, that's how we
you
all
know
him. Oh, so you don't know him. You guys are like, there's a brotherhood there.
Yeah, man. I love Tiny, man. Tiny's always been good people since she was dating the guy that then they would come down to Chakra and we would talk all the time, and her and Jazz are cool, and
nice.
So yeah, I miss her being around now. I guess she's not in that relationship anymore.
She's a
famous designer now.
Yeah,
she's famous. I guess that's what the fashion thing is called, right?
Dude,
it's called designer,
I'm
right?
telling you, these kids showed up.
Dude, those people were very. It was a very interesting podcast.
I tell you what,
it was very different.
Well, once we turn the cameras off, I'll let you know. But I didn't. So first of all, they got a hold of me because they saw me walking out of here.
Right.
And they're like, hey, the first question was, can we check out the studio? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I open the door and they walk in. We're like, oh, it's pretty cool. What can we do? And you know me. For the longest time, I'm like, I don't want to sit down with people I don't know,
Right.
or I'm not interested in. But at the same time, I'm like, the other part of me, the other Angel is like, oh, let's expand a little.
Yeah,
Let's go out of the box just for a little bit. And so I said, yeah. And I'm telling you, they walked out. They walked in and said, now they kind of like the glasses on. And shout out to him. But he's like, oh, we're representing Salt Lake, and we're showing up for Salt Lake. It's Salt Lake #1, and we're over here, and we're representing what. I'm like, I'm sorry, is this a is this an episode of Unrestricted? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? We're all. I didn't know he was. I thought.
You know he was an artist. A musical artist.
Yeah, like all I thought he did was the fashion.
Yeah.
And then it was like I knew that he's a rapper, and then Ink Money. I don't know what the first thing that comes to my mind is Ink Master. It's a show. It's a fucking
right. It's a show on TV.
But Ink Money is also an artist, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you guys are doing the music stuff. I'm like, that's pretty badass. But I had no idea. Like, I found out when we were here. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We literally have close to no conversation whatsoever.
Yeah, it was very, like, just watching it, because I was like, I saw the clip art, and I'm like, that Tiny? And I'm like, okay, what? I normally watch the show anyways.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it takes me longer to get through it than other times.
Yeah.
You know, I got real work I gotta be doing.
You're a landlord.
Yeah, you know. But I started watching, and I'm like, where's the rest of them? And then eventually they all showed up, and I'm like, had somebody sitting on a stool over here.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, I only have. It actually turned out really good considering the mic situation.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was.
It was a little rough because I didn't feel like I had control, which drives me crazy, especially for the show. But
you know the one. Yeah, I could tell.
I'm still profesh about whatever.
I could tell that, like, the control factor was.
There's two people that send me the same image of my face just going.
But you know, one thing that's starting to annoy me is, like,
your kids.
Well, no, they always do. This is not the beginning. They've been doing it for at least 10 years now. But, like, how many people that you run into that I know that I felt like I could have introduced you to before?
Yeah.
Like Brian and Nani. I've known those guys
really
since Johnny's on Second.
Oh, wow.
And Lola too, because I know her through them.
I asked Lola if she knew
Brian.
No. If she knew drag queens. I want to have drag queens in here.
Yeah. I know. I think I probably. No.
Fuck, who could? You know what's the only problem that I see though? It's the fact that
who do we want in here? That's what I want to know. Hashtag your favorite drag queen and who you want Angel to interview.
But the only problem that I see is this. It's kind of hard for me that because obviously I want them to come here, but I want them to be all dressed up, right?
Right.
For them to get dressed up and not get paid, that's what the problem is. Like, I can't ask for that much. That's why I haven't gone above and beyond to do it, to make it happen.
Right.
But if there's a drag queen there that is not Brian and wants to come over,
I'm a Power Ranger, not a drag queen. Remember that.
Do you remember that shit?
I still remember that. I remember that shit every time I put clothes on. I'm like, do I look like a Power Ranger today? All green? Let's go. I'm the Green Ranger today. Last time I was here, I was the Red Ranger. You know, but
damn it, dude.
But yeah, it's just funny, like, when I see, because I had no idea you were interviewing the pilot and Brian, and I had no idea you were interviewing Lola, and just like it wasn't until I saw the clip art that I knew Tiny was here, and it's just like to see. It was like when I did the episode with you and you met that one guy we don't like to talk about, but we've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
you able to mention his name?
Like, I feel like the biggest, like, failure as a friend, like, I could connect you to all these weird people, all these different people and things, but I don't. Like, I know Brian, I know Nani, I know Lola, I know Tiny, I know Bangarang, you know what I mean? Like, when you did stuff with Bangarang, I know Bangarang.
Bang was my first episode.
Yeah.
So how did it get so good? Fuck, what was I gonna say? I just had something that I was gonna.
And so again, you know, Dre might be the Godfather, the Podfather.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't happen.
But you're the wrestling father.
It doesn't happen without Bad Boy. No.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? I can't remember now.
So, we still keep getting off the Bad Boys thing. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You give it a thumbs up, I'll give it a thumbs up.
Two?
The Bad Boys.
Bad Boys? Oh, thumbs up for sure.
Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Reggie.
Reggie.
Fuck it.
I'm not gonna give it away.
That motherfucker.
Yeah. Keep an eye on Reggie.
You know what's funny is after that the scene from the was it Bad Boys 2 where they introduced him. It came up.
Fuck is Reggie?
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Fucking, and it's funny because he's been on number 3 and number 4.
Yeah.
So he's stuck around.
But he didn't have a part like he does in this one.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was dope.
That was badass.
And it's the same guy. Like,
dude, so
like, you know how like sometimes they'll try and like do the switcheroo thing with the actor?
Yeah.
It is the same fucking actor.
Yeah.
And if it ain't, you could shoot me in the air because fucking.
There's some people that are not the same.
Yeah.
Which it fucking sucks, but Reggie's the same.
No, so in the Bad Boy franchise, I don't know. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
The one person.
Yeah,
That's right.
Will Smith's not the same guy.
No, it's not Will Smith anymore.
You know how weird it is? They both die at the end.
I don't know why Chris Rock got that role now. But maybe you should have slapped motherfuckers. Maybe that's what happened.
It was a slap in the face for Will.
It was a slap in the face back to Will Smith, I guess. I don't know. You know what? We should just do that. We should just spoil it, but like in the total
right in the middle of the shooting, guess who comes out? Deadpool and fucking Wolverine.
You want to know what happened next? Fucking Vin Diesel. And he says, it's about family. It's about family. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, man. So that was a good movie. It kind of took a while to get to the point.
Yeah.
They probably could have got to that point a lot faster.
Will Smith kid, very good looking Latino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He makes sexy Latino babies, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, and I didn't see that on the first.
He's very handsome. You want to know the one thing that's been really weird that I've been doing that you're gonna like probably maybe high five me, maybe smack me. I don't know. This is gonna be weird when I talk about it.
We'll see
because I don't know. I've been watching a lot of fucking soccer. Like
that's my fucking G right there.
I know. I know.
You're talking. You watching the Copa?
The Copa? Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I'll mostly at the club. So I don't watch the first 80 minutes of it. Yeah, for sure. Just like the last 90.
But you always told me that you like the penalty.
I love that
penalty
shit.
Shootouts.
That shit is fucking fire, dude. Like if I mean, it's like fighting in hockey, man. It's why I go. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like dunking in basketball. You know, it's the show. You know, and Kings team won.
Who's this team?
He's a messy guy.
Oh, okay.
He's a messy guy. So he was super happy.
Nice.
But
oh yeah, he got a jersey.
Yeah, you remember the jersey, the messy jersey. But yeah, it was like I've been watching a lot of penalties.
Nice.
That's what I love about single round, like where it's not like round robin or where like you can end in a 0-0 tie or no, shoot the hell out every game. You want to make soccer more exciting? Shoot out. If it's tied, shoot out.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, so I've been watching a lot of soccer at the club. Like, I get there.
It's about to be over, right?
Yeah. I think so. But I've been watching a lot of soccer, even to the point where, like, we kind of watch.
When is the World Cup? Oh, 26.
Yeah,
2026.
Yeah. Where we actually kind of watch the finals of the Copa. You hear about all those people like raging through the gates and getting in. Oh, you didn't hear about that? So I guess it was at the Hard Rock Arena in Miami.
Okay.
The finals.
Okay.
And just more people than security, and they just went all fucking Lollapalooza on that shit and just fucking just rushed the gate and knocked it down, and all these people were sneaking in and getting in without tickets, and yeah, it's crazy.
There's something about the cable that I have. I don't know if it's cable from the HOA or whatever. Like, I do have my Fire Stick that you remember I bought.
Yeah.
But like I try to, it's like whatever it is, I watch my regular TV, and you know how I used to do ridiculousness to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Now it's like Ice Road Truckers. I put that fucker. I just go to.
Why?
sleep.
Because you don't have MTV or what?
Because
You know, ridiculousness is on like
24/7
on one of the MTV or VH1
I don't know.
channels.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying, because whatever it is that I have at the house already,
Yeah.
it has hundreds of channels, but it seems like there's one. Whoops! It seems like there's one. Fucking rookie mistake.
I know.
It feels like there's one channel for the same show 24/7. Because before it was.
You got like that Tubi shit.
Because before before I was watching Ice Road Truckers, I was watching Swamp People, dude.
Yeah.
People killing alligators and shit. And I would just put that fucker. It's just the noise. I just want to hear the noise, and then I just go to sleep. And
the question is, do you put your TV on a timer? Or do you?
It doesn't have a timer.
Or do you just wake up eventually and turn it off?
It sucks, dude. Yeah,
Because I used to love to do that. Just put The Simpsons on, Disney Plus, The Simpsons, and go. Yeah, well, you gotta get kids, man. So
yeah, but they don't sleep with you.
I know, but they like to watch fucking Disney Plus. All right, they want to watch some. They want to build a snowman. All right,
whatever, bro.
All right.
Yeah. No, I don't know what it is that it's just like
free Amazon Prime channels unless you subscribe to something else.
Now let me ask you this: if I buy another stick, obviously I since I already have one and I already have an account or whatever, I could just add another TV, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I
You see, even more reasons why you need to buy some cigars and call it your boy and have me come over and fucking bless your TVs.
I'm like this close, dude. I was thinking taking this or taking the one because I bought the one that was there from the guy,
Right.
And it's just in my room. So now I have this one, and I have the one that I had in my room at the West Valley house.
And then the one that you bought.
Yeah, so now I have 3 TVs when I only have space for one. So now I'm thinking I either buy a big, because the one that they took away, I wanted to buy it, but he took it away. It was a big motherfucker. I mean, you're talking about $1,000 TV.
Like the one I have at my house? The big 85er? Yeah.
Yeah, there's one right now. I'm a Costco bitch right now.
Yeah.
So there's one right now for $86
Do
for
it.
$1,000 fucking bucks.
Do it.
After buying all that shit for my truck, dude.
Oh, yeah. You know, just go to Best Buy, put it on fucking same as cash, 24 months.
I do have a fucking...
Yeah,
I do have an account.
that's what I do. And then I figure out, can I afford this in my budget? And this goes against all my Dave Ramsey, all you financial planners. Do not take financial advice from me, all right? Don't do it. I've gotten lucky. But what I do is I go, when I went and got it, I just like, okay, I get 24 months savings cash.
Yeah.
How much is the payment on this to pay it off in 24 months?
Yeah.
Can I afford that? If I can't afford that, then I don't get it.
Oh, you should write a book, dude.
You know, maybe. You know what they say about credit card, but then I have it auto drafted out of my account at the amount that I know it needs to be, so that I pay it off the month before. 23 months.
Yeah.
So I don't get hit with that. I know. So fucking hot in here, dude.
I wish I would have known. Would have keep it in the fridge.
Well, you got wine over here. We can drink some wine.
Well, we can drink it faster.
Dude, well, that's what I was going to tell you. We need to drink faster.
Speaking of that, actually, I don't even know if it's relatable, but I went and bought my tires I was in Harriman.
Yeah.
And I got I go around, I buy the tires. I go to this gas station just to flip around, just to flip a bitch, and then go home. Who do I see getting gas? Mr. fucking Rob Eastman. Shout out to Rob Eastman.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's getting fuel in his fucking fancy car, and his beautiful wife's in the car.
Hell yeah.
So I drive by, I see him roll my window down, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?"
Is that how you do that in that fucking?
No, fuck no.
I was like, man, you got 2 batteries in that car, and you still roll the window down like that?
It's broken, so I have to open my door.
Oh my god, I remember that. I remember that in my Ford Explorer, rolling up to the McDonald's, and I couldn't get the window to roll down because the lifter was broken, and it was going to be like $300 to fucking fix the lifter.
Back when we were nobodies.
And I already had the lifter, so all I had to do was take the lifter to them and
oh Jesus,
get that warm beer. But yeah, I was like, having to open the door to do my order. And then pull just a little bit ahead of the window so you can open the. Anyway, sorry, Rob.
I have to do that on the ATM when I go to the bank and I just go to the drive-thru.
Yeah, because you're too tall.
I have to park away and then open my door and get out.
Yeah,
like people are like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, dude. I'm small dick vibe."
Small dick vibes.
But anyway, the fuck was I saying?
How you talking about Rob Eastman?
Yeah, so I see him. He's getting fuel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, that's Rob Eastman.
Yeah.
I've had him on my show.
Yeah.
Many times. 2.
Told us an amazing story.
Amazing story. I know it. He came in, told us. I know his beautiful wife.
Yeah, his beautiful wife.
Wrote a book. He wrote a book. I know these motherfuckers. I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? He looks at me and he goes, hey, what's up? And then he keeps filling up his gas. I'm like,
oh, he no-selled you. Oh, boy.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Rob Kardashian. I'm like, are you just too famous? Dude, I went home. And later on, I sent him a text. I'm like, hey, dude, if I ever fucking see you and you treat me like I'm one of your fans, I'm like, you and I are going to have some fucking problems. And he's like, dude, I had no idea who he was. I wasn't wearing my glasses. I'm like, I couldn't see anything. All I did was like, hey, what's up? And then I just kept focusing on putting gas in.
Jesus. I feel so bad sometimes. Because
and of course, you have to be like, what are you doing around here? I'm like, oh, I just bought a place in San Jordan. And obviously, he's like, and obviously, he's like, you gotta come to the gym. I'm like, motherfucker.
He does the whole, I'm gonna talk to you, but I don't know who you are. I do that so much, and I fucking hate it. It makes me upset because, like, there are people right now that I talk to every
regular basis
on a like weekly, sometimes.
Especially, tell me about it.
Especially in the club, right? Like, I see them. I know that I know them. Yeah. But I have zero idea what their name is.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, there's people that there's right now because of my position at work, there's a shit ton of people that I know by phone.
Right.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, so and so, what's going on? How you doing?
Right.
Good.
And then they come in the office and you don't know them by their face at all.
It's not even that bad. I go to the job site and I'm like, oh, I have no idea who any of these guys are.
Right. Right. I feel so bad, and it's not because I don't try. Yeah. It's just because
But it's not like me doing that. Like they also know. They also do the same thing because they're like, oh, I know the guy on my phone, Angel. They speak Spanish in the office, and I know that I talk to him. But I'm like, I never like I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And I can see them because when I show up to the job site, they're like, obviously they see me. I got a different truck, right? All my fucking PPE, proper. What is it?
Personal protective
personal protection equipment.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was going to be a tongue twister for
you. So obviously my shit's like clean, right? It's like shiny clean. So they see me, they're like, "Ooh, there's somebody that we don't know who that is. Let's just fucking be busy and shit." But I'm like, "Oh, I'm the guy you just talked to." But they don't know me. They know me by the
voice.
They know my voice.
Face.
Yeah,
not the face.
So it's the same thing. I go and I'm like, I don't know. And then one of the foremen are like, well, ask. I'm like, I guess.
I used to have this. Shout out to Jessica.
Oh, it started to Jessica with Sprinkle Me Frosted.
Sprinkle Me Frosted.
Yeah.
She was the best. So back before I was married, Jessica, I've been friends with Jessica for almost as long as I've been friends
Back in
with
the good
you.
old days.
Yeah, almost as long as I've been friends with you. Not quite as long,
Excuse me?
but almost, right?
Yeah.
And we used to do this thing. So first off, if I had a random phone number in my phone that I didn't know who the hell it was for, I would send it to Jessica, and she would call it and then tell me whose number it was. So, like, if I got a random girl's number at the club,
Yeah.
she would, she would. I would send it to her and I go, Jessica, I have no idea who this is. And she'd call it and then pretend like it was the wrong number, but find out the name for me.
Yeah.
And I'd put it in my phone. How I met my ex-wife. No. I didn't know her name either. I remember when I met my ex-wife, she was talking to me and we were talking. And she's like, and I put her phone number in my phone. Like I normally put phone numbers in my phone with no name because I don't know it. And I'm like, I'll give this to Jessica, and Jessica will take care of it. And I guess she saw it, and she comes back and she goes, by the way, and then told me her name. And I'm like, okay, sorry. Put it in. But another thing that we would do, like if it was in person situation and she was hanging out with me, I would introduce her first.
Jessica?
Yeah, I would go, hi, this is my, so like if I knew you, I'd go, hi, what's up, man? Angel, this is my friend Jessica.
Okay.
And she knew I knew. But if I went and introduced her first, I'd go, oh, dude, what's going on, man? Hey, this is my friend Jessica. Jessica immediately would go, hi, Jessica, what's your name?
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. She was fucking on that shit. And, cause
that is fucking
that was the bat signal that I had no idea what that person's name was.
Nice.
And that she was going to help me out and figure it. She was the best wing woman ever.
Such a badass
best
move.
Wing woman ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Mark. They just celebrated an anniversary. I don't know how many.
Yeah. Who
like
cares?
12, 15.
Oh, nice.
It's in the double digits.
Dang.
Yeah. I didn't know they've been together that long, man. I was like, Jesus. I mean, their oldest boy is like 15, 14. So, yeah.
Damn.
But anyway, dude, to all my players out there, get you a wing woman.
Yeah, dude.
Hit that shit like that.
God, that was such a power move.
That's
right
fucking, dude, she was amazing.
Hell yeah.
I mean, she's the only reason I became a DJ. She introduced me to Pat Clark and Latu and Poetic. They all were scheming on her, and they're like, "Hey, I got this friend of mine. He wants to be a DJ."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, come through. Bring your friend. You come too." And she
where are they now? Where are they now? Oh wait, they're very successful.
Yeah. I think Latu.
I don't think I ever heard of not that I heard of, but like I don't know what's the latest on Latu's. Is it Latu's?
Yeah, Latu. Latu.
Okay.
He does investment banking for a very big name. Help me invest my 401k, my rollover 401k. So
look at you, motherfuckers!
You know.
He does that. You're a fucking landlord.
Yeah.
Berger and his fucking it's the face of DJ in
Utah.
Utah.
He runs fucking.
Let's not even talk about
Skybar. He runs Skybar.
What's the other one? He used to work at the. I never met him. Used to work at the radio station. He was the director.
Kevin.
Who? He was the director of 92.
Kevin.
No.
Well,
the DJ.
Oh.
He's in the same generation of Bangarang and.
Oh, I'm trying to think who was Rocklips.
Rocklips. Yeah. I never met that guy.
Yeah, you have. That's a fucking lie.
Well, no, I meant like I probably shook his hand, but I never actually like.
I remember saying what's up to him at one of the. Oh my god, dude, name's gone. Ballhead rapper guy that we used to go to complex shows. K the Dog. God, sorry, K. I love you. I'm so sorry. Your name was.
We have a lot of this.
Your name was just slipping. I saw your face. I have your T-shirt still. Truly motivated. I love you to death, dog. That's not no.
Hey, K. He meant truly dedicated.
Oh, was it truly dedicated? I have a picture. I have a shirt with it. I have the shirt. But
okay.
Yeah, we went to one of his shows.
Truly motive.
I remember it was truly something.
Yeah, okay.
Love him to death. Anyways, but we met and Apocalypse was there, and I said what's up to him, and he came down and said hello to us, me, you, and I don't remember. I don't remember who was with us. I don't remember. It wasn't Justin. It was
Justin.
It was somebody else. It was somebody else, but came down, said hello.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember the only reason I remember this is he's like Brian, are you ever not happy? I'm like, if you only fucking knew. If you only fucking knew Apocalypse. But he's like,
every time I see you, I'm outside.
yeah, I'm not at home. No, I love my home. That's
not what I meant.
I work very hard for my home. Yeah, but I don't want anybody insinuating. I work very hard for my castle. I call it my castle. You know, I go all
Speaking of castles,
I go all TI on some shit.
Speaking of castles, I'm balls deep on Game of Thrones, dude.
Oh yeah?
Don't fuck with me, dude.
The House of Dragons
Fuck
stuff?
yeah, dude. I go in the morning and I go to work and I see Justin and I'm like,
Yeah.
my lord.
Oh. Yeah, I you know, you can sue me if you want. I've not seen one episode of
same here. I just started. And I'm like in season 5.
Jasmine was trying to watch episode 3 of season 2, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Angel at the podcast. I went all SpongeBob on her.
Lots of titties, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lots of titties.
Titties.
Lots of lots of incest.
Back in the day, titties were hard to come by.
That's true.
You remember when you had to watch the Skinamax to get the titties?
Yeah.
And now it's like...
And it was like, they weren't even fucking.
Yeah.
It was all fake.
It was all just fucking titties out and bouncing, right? And now you got porn on your phone. So
And for some reason, I've said this before. For some reason, every time I watch, and correct me if I'm wrong, every time I watch Skinemax,
right.
Every time when people will get the fuck on, I swear it was a song identical to That's Just the Way It Is by Tupac.
Is it?
I'm telling you, dude.
You need to stop.
When I heard that song, I'm like, where have I heard that before?
You need to
and it was like, "Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun," and these people are like making out and they're like fake fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They ever said you that?
that's just the way.
They ever said you that thing where every time I hear the Roman Reigns entrance music, it reminds me of "Cry Me a River" by Justin Timberlake? I'm gonna send that shit to you. I'll find it and send it to you. I'm sure I sent it to Will at some point, but
Fuck Will.
yeah, I
Why
why do you hate Will so much, man?
Because fuck him.
Yeah.
So just too busy to come to the
I just don't like him when he gets on his Sunday thing. He's like, we were here. Why weren't you? And I'm like,
we were here, just 2 guys and their kids. I'm like, I didn't know we were gonna babysit.
He was like, we were here, fucking getting our grind on and doing the thing and the stuff, and you weren't. And I'm like, yeah, I was at work till 3 a.m. What the fuck were you at 3 a.m? Well, I was spinning records.
I mean, to put him out there, I've been
like he makes me feel all guilty that I'm not up at 8 o'clock at 6 a.m. at Murray High School doing workouts.
To put him out there, I've been begging that motherfucker to come to the pod, and I guess for what he says, he's not ready yet.
Oh. Not ready to pop that cherry
that just,
again?
that just puts an image in my mind of like,
yeah,
all right, pussy, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to podcast yet, but it only took a phone call. He's like, yeah, I'll do that podcast.
Yeah, I'll do a Figure 4 podcast. I'll do a wrestling podcast.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and I don't even know what he's like.
We're airing dirty laundry right now. Pod Nudity laundry.
And by the way,
Pod Nudity laundry right now.
But my thing is like, you don't have if it's one of my boys like Will, like you don't have to come here to announce anything. You don't have to be like coming up with the next big thing. Just come hang out with me and we'll drink and bring some new fucking vizies and shit.
Yeah, because he's about out. He got no more business.
But other than that, I keep. I'm gonna put him on blast. I keep asking him. He's like, soon. I was like, all right, dude.
He's got to wait for his new character to fucking be ready to debut on the fucking.
Damn.
You know, like the Wyatt Six. You know. But
it's like whatever, dude.
You gotta wait for it.
Hopefully, it's not gonna be too late by the time you decide to come.
Yeah.
What?
Quit the podcast.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh well, I'm booked all the way to fucking November. I don't know.
No. We gonna do something for WrestleMania this? Are we gonna go down?
What is it?
It's in fucking Vegas. You want to go? It's in Vegas, bro. Fucking Vegas. I thought it was close.
Wait, hold on. How much is it? Come on.
I don't even know.
Oh, Brian,
Probably
you should fucking know.
Just plan on two G's. 2 G's.
Okay.
Want to go do it for 2 G's?
Okay. Wait, hold on. But you're taking your kids, aren't you?
It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna take at least one of them. I'm tired.
Is the other one not interested?
Nah.
Oh, okay, but that makes sense though.
Like,
You'd be like, I'm taking you. Sorry, that'd be fucked up.
Well, you know, and if King wasn't interested, I wouldn't take him either. I'd be like, you know what,
sure. I'm gonna take my boy.
We're gonna go. Me, Angel, it's gonna be a guys trip, and we're gonna do fucking.
But that's $2,000.
And we're gonna do Jabberwockies while we're down there.
Yo, hold on. Yo, by the way, Jabberwockies, dude, one of the best fucking shows I've ever been in.
Yes.
Fuck.
Is it not?
Yeah, dude.
And you know what? I've seen it now twice. So I haven't seen it. I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice. And both times, I mean, like, there's a couple things they do that are the same thing.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, best music.
Yeah.
Best dancing.
Yeah. They put up a good show.
Yes.
They go like, so when I went some back in September last year, they put like a good show with like going back to like back in the 70s where the music was, and they do the whole dress up and shit, always with the mask, obviously.
Right.
I mean, it was a good show.
Dude,
like I loved it.
I say we do WrestleMania, we do Jabberwockies, we do is it the one, the Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah,
the Michael Jackson thing.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, the Cirque du Soleil Michael Jackson. I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on.
And even if we don't do WrestleMania, we need to do the Jabberwockies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, make it a guys trip. Me, you, and Flex.
I mean, dude.
Guys trip.
I mean, dude.
And we do Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
We do Jabberwockies.
Whose bed am I sleeping in?
Dude, how long have you known Flex?
Wait, so with you?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. So that's 2 G's. So WrestleMania, 2 G's. With everything? No, probably just tickets. So that's more than 2 G's.
Well, I remember when I was pricing, and I'm this guy.
Just how you said that. I thought you were gonna say, I remember when I was pregnant.
I remember when I was pricing it for California.
Yeah.
It was gonna cost us 10 G's for me and King. But hold on. But I'm that guy that I want to sit close. I want to go to all the shows. I want to do everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit up in the nosebleeds. I want to sit, first 5-6 rows. Yeah. I want to be on camera the whole time. Like,
yo, remember when we fucking did it, dude?
Yes, I remember that.
Right there on the fucking camera. We didn't have a thing. We didn't have a sign, but we were just right there.
Look at,
I still have that video somewhere.
I have a picture of us together of that, and I send you all the time. Every time it comes up on my...
That was back when Eric Bischoff was around?
Yeah.
They
did Raw Roulette. And it was Lita and somebody else and Victoria in a steel cage.
And the 2 girls that were standing right next to the roulette.
Yeah.
One of them was I don't want to call her my doctor, but like she is my kids' real aunt.
Yeah.
Like she was there.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
But like that Russian that Raw Roulette in Salt Lake City, I think it was in like 97-ish. Well, look it up.
You and I went?
Yeah.
No. I came here in 2001. Okay,
so it must have been like 13 or 14.
Yeah. No, it was probably like 2 or 3.
Okay. But anyway, look it up. Salt Lake City, Utah, raw roulette. Me and Angel, we're in like the first 5 rows on the floor where you can see hard camera.
That's right.
The whole time, me and Angel are right there.
Then we all, and also shout out to Brian, because my fucking hero has been Stone Cold Steve Austin for the longest time. And I used to work downtown, back with the malls, the CCMI and whatever that were in there. And you told me, hey, and I used to work downtown at the back of the Alta Club. Shout out to fucking Marley. I had her here. We'll talk about that. But you called me. You said, "Hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to be at CCMI
signing books, signing books."
And then I go in as a dumbass that I am. I'm like, okay, so what do I do? And he's like, Brian's like, well, you need to buy a book. And I'm like, oh, I can't buy a book. I'm broke. And Brian's like, bitch, I'll buy you a book just to get your fucking heroes.
Hell yeah!
Signature. Yo, hold on. You bought me that. You bought me my double pedal for my drum set.
Yeah.
You took me to fucking
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley. That's why I
got you an autograph from AJ.
Signature. You got me an autograph for AJ.
I paid for an autograph just for you, so he could write your fuck.
Fuck all my friends, dude.
Fuck the bullets. There ain't no bullets flying. But we do that shit, all right?
Fuck all my friends.
No, like I even told
Justin,
King,
what have you done from?
I even told King. I'm like, dude, that's AJ McLean, and he goes, yeah. And I go, Angel loves him, and he would so die if he had an autograph from AJ. And I picked the one with the hat with the fedora on, and I'm like,
had to,
and I'm like, you know what? I think you were out of town during that time, and so I'm like, you know what, AJ, I'm gonna pay for the autograph it from my friend Angel. He's your biggest fan, and take this picture with me and my son, and I'm gonna send it to him and say, look who I got to be.
Dude.
And he's like, hell yeah,
yeah.
And I even told him, I said, this one with the fedora. That's my boy right there. He's gonna love this.
And he's been in the wall this whole time.
Yeah, I mean. Dude,
this is the warmest beer I've had
ever. You drink it fast. It gets colder as you get to the bottom, and once you get to the bottom, you can tell me I'm a liar. But yeah, man, like we might not have bullets flying, but I mean, you got divorced. You lived at my house.
Yeah,
I mean. Dude, some of the shit we used to talk about at the dinner table.
Oh, dude.
I wish we could have mic'd up for that shit. Dude, it was great.
We had Brian and I had so much fun talking. It's just like right now. Look, you're not here to promote anything. Obviously, you're working, right? So you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna be like, oh, shout out to Chakra. I'm there Fridays and Saturdays, but you're not here to promote anything. And this was and for everybody to know, this was our conversation every fucking day. At the dining table.
Yeah.
We would just sit there and we will call it, hey, are you ready to podcast?
You ready to pod?
You ready to podcast?
You ready to pod?
You ready to pod?
He'd get his food ready and he'd be like, yeah, I'm ready. And I'm like,
and then we'd just sit there and just this. And we had this every day to where I wanted to do a podcast. I'm like, let's just do a podcast in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then Kingston was like, are you guys gonna pod? Like, at one point, he was like, "Are you guys gonna podcast?
Are you gonna pod tonight?"
I'm like, "Shut up, King!" And I was like, "Yeah, we had a podcast."
No, I you know what the funniest part was when you first moved in. You're like, "Hey man, don't think it's gonna be like us hanging out all the time and shit like that." And then that's like you'd come home and that's all we do. We just sit in the fucking kitchen and just fucking bullshit.
I remember when I ripped ass for the first time. King's well. I'm like, dude, you better get fucking used to this shit.
I got so many videos of you and King. I got the video of you fucking almost eating shit out the hoverboard outside.
And that's on my Instagram.
You and him racing to the door. I don't remember why you guys were racing to the door.
Racing to the door.
Yeah, you guys were running to the door, and dude, I got so many videos of us just doing stupid ass shit at the house, just with me.
Those were the days, man.
Yeah, I did miss living with you, but yeah.
No, I think it's kind of like it's a it's like a cliche thing to do, right? Because now I can say, oh, he's my best friend. And like when you talk about all the things that we've been through, I was like, no, well, I live with him.
Yeah.
And now you have that to be like, oh, we used to do this, we used to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We used to do a lot
and
of stuff.
And also, Brian will be like, hey, we're buying food. You want in? I'm like, yeah, dude.
I was the best roommate ever. I'm like, hey, we're getting some McDonald's. You want something?
I'm like, fuck yeah.
like, no,
Panda,
I'm on my...
dude. Panda was a shit.
Oh, yeah, Panda. Or when we get the red maple.
Yeah,
we
dude.
get that Chinese joint down the road.
Dude, nowadays, you know what's my go-to? Fucking Harmon's by the house.
Oh, yeah? So how close do you live? I think he's having a stroke again.
So many hot women.
Yeah, expensive ass food. They got some dope ass meatloaf.
So many hot women, and it's summer. You know what that means?
Yeah, and toes are out.
Open toes.
Open toe shoes. Any ladies listen to this?
Yeah, dude.
At this point, if any ladies listen to this,
ladies in there, show me, send me a picture. DM me with your toes.
Send me some toe pics. And then
I must be drunk.
Yeah,
with warm beer.
But yeah, how close do you live to mom?
Oh, dude, like fucking not even 10 minutes away.
Yeah, but I know you lived close to her when you lived with me, and then she moved.
Yeah,
and I thought it was a similar situation where you were going to be kind of close to her.
Yeah, no, I'm close.
Your brother still living there too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
dude, I was talking to one of my neighbors yesterday, and he confirmed that 2 blocks away from where I'm at, they're building that new ballpark. It's gonna be a ballpark.
Oh yeah, for the
street mall, restaurant, all the shit. I'm telling you, dude, I want to make bank out of that fucking unit.
Yeah,
that what? G unit. Too drunk, Brian?
No. I was just trying to have a stroke like you were every time you went. But no, yeah, I mean, if property values go up over there, I mean.
No, he was telling me, he said, like, all this right here. He was like, you're lucky you're here. All this is about to blow the fuck up.
You know, I worry that house values are starting to drop.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of, like, even the house on the corner, not the one where the people live that annoy the shit out of me, but the one that I share a fence with that I never see on the corner. They're selling that house, and they keep dropping the price. Keeson goes, Dad, do you ever think you'll buy that house on the corner? I go, what am I, Bill Gates? Dude, what am I doing here? Am I Elon Musk over here?
It was so funny because I was talking to my neighbor, and I said, I've been trying to go above and beyond to like meet somebody and just, you know, and every single person that I meet, I'm like, hey, if you ever need anything and I'm home, I'm like, feel free to come in. Especially like the old ladies. I'm like, if you need anything, you know, need a fucking light bulb change. You know,
you're into older ladies too.
That's all I can do.
And you like older ladies.
That's right.
Kind of into
right.
it.
That's right. I'll dispatch them. Yeah. And I'm like, just let me know. So I was talking to him and I said, you know, I met this person, but like I figured everybody was like, dude, this fucking guy went off. So he's like, everybody's good around here. We see that guy right there, that guy on the fucking, and he told me will tell me the number, and I was like, that fucking a legitimate piece of shit. Then there's that fucking guy right here. It's like, he's a fucking asshole. And then this guy right here is a certified piece of shit right here. These 3 guys right here. I'm like,
oh, you went all Kendrick Lamar on them motherfucker,
dude,
huh?
Like, they ain't like us.
Certified pedophile.
Did I show you that video? Oh, dude, I sent it to. Did I send it to you? Oh yeah, I did. When I said you gotta mix this, didn't I?
Oh yeah, the Mexican not like us. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
I sent it to Bang, and I'm like, Bang, you want me to show up to one of your one of your gigs? Let me know. But it's cool though. It's a right here. Strike a chord and it's probably A minor. And the guy's like,
Cumbia? Is that what it is? Cumbia?
Yeah, the way he dances. Look. Right here.
You know the one thing that drives me crazy about just Latin music, and not that I don't. I mean, you probably hate it more than I dislike it. Is when somebody comes up and goes, "Hey, can you play some cumbia?" I have no idea what that is.
Oh, at the club?
Yeah.
On a hip hop night?
Yeah. Hey, you got any bachata? And I'm like,
Bachata.
I don't even know what that is. Like,
you're like, horchata? Oh, it's Betos.
yeah,
Like, when we get out of here.
Not here. No. That's. I'm like, I have no idea what they like. I'm like, how about you give me an artist and a song?
Yeah.
Like, just tell me you want something. Just when you come up, just say you want.
Well, is it? Oh no, because I was gonna say, isn't fucking Bad Bunny bachata? But Bad Bunny is reggaeton.
I would have no idea.
Everything that is poof, 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 that's reggaeton. Bachata is a fucking. It's like a guitar sound.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And they come up and they ask me for Latin genres of music, and I'm just like, I have no clue what you're talking about. So just give me an artist and a title.
Yeah.
You want some Don Omar? Do you want some
you're
some Daddy
disgusting,
Yankee? You want some Daddy
spit on your
Yankee?
face.
Do you want some?
I give you a hot tool on your face, motherfucker.
That girl got famous quick. Hopefully she stays famous. I always love to see people that like get famous off of something stupid and then
disappear.
They're able to figure out how to sustain that fame for at least a little while.
Look at fucking, what is it, Bad Baby or whatever.
Kim Kardashian.
No, it's like that.
She's not only famous, but she got her whole family famous off that shit.
Isn't it Bad Baby, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
Bad
that the
Baby.
one?
Yeah,
I mean, out of one fucking appearance in Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And now she fucking
Yes.
millionaire.
Yeah, on OnlyFans, she's making
She got
bank.
beat the fuck out of though, but
She got. Dude, that was.
yeah, it's fucking.
Dude, I hate seeing that shit.
gnarly.
Man.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's gnarly shit.
Yeah, it's like, dude, seriously, like if I ever was around that with somebody that I know, like if that was like, I pray to God never King or Jalen
For sure.
my kids, but if I was around that and they did that shit, I would knock them smooth the fuck out.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, seriously, like, dude, just like if as a man I'm not able to like stop a female from physically assaulting me, then I probably need to go to the gym more often or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I am a man. I am 300 and something pounds.
Fuck yeah. A pure love.
No, ain't no female just gonna hit me, but I am also not just gonna hit them either. Yeah, get that. You got your 3 Bears down. You want some of this warm Diet Coke? You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's just crazy to me that like people like get so upset that they feel. I mean, it's the same thing with like, you know, you hear about these people that get so upset that they, you know, get into an argument at a club and then they go out to their car and grab a gun and come back and kill somebody. You know, it's like, dude, you went out to have a fun night and now you're dead or you're in jail for the rest of your life. That made no damn sense in this world. Like, there is nothing in my ego that's worth giving up my entire rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, you scuffed my fucking rebellionaires that I paid fucking. So what? I'll take them to Laces 801 and they'll get it. They'll clean them up and we'll make it right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
what shoes I lost?
Yeah, you told me the Philadelphias. Yeah, and I heard it on the podcast when you're talking to Marley how you lost the shoes, and you told me in private.
Yeah,
but I don't understand ever being that upset or being pushed to that level where like
you feel like you got to throw everything away in your life to do something stupid. You know, like that dude that shot at Trump. Like, dude, you threw your whole life away for nothing. For nothing. Doesn't make any sense.
You're 20 years old. Dude.
You're 20. You have
fucking life ahead of you.
You have, dude. When I was 20 years old, you know how many mistakes I was making in my life? All of them. I made all of them. Mm-hmm. You know, I just don't understand the mentality where it's like you go out one night to the club and you go out there to have a fun night down. And I'm gonna hit you in the head with this bottle. Say on that one more time. Respectfully hit you in the head with this bottle. just to get the clank sound, but not to break it. But and then like you end up like going to jail for assault. Like why? Why? Because your ego and your pride is worth so much to you? Dude, you live at home with your mom. You don't even pay all your own bills. You barely have a job. Why is your ego and your pride so fragile to you? You have nothing to be, you know, you have nothing to have an ego or pride about.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't understand it. I see it all the time on the internet. These people, even here in Salt Lake, they're just outside fighting for no reason. It's like, why? You know, I knew this guy who he got into an argument in a club, and then he went out and got his gun and went back into the club and started shooting up the club. And they shot him dead. Now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
And for what? Because somebody scuffed his Pumas? Come on. And I don't know if that's I don't know what it was, but and I'm not trying to make light on that situation. It's just like these people, they get into arguments over the dumbest stuff. Like,
yeah, I don't get it, dude. I don't really get it. But just think about like where we will be if he actually shot Trump. That'd be fucking crazy, man.
And I'm really glad that I wish it never would have happened. And you know, it doesn't matter my party affiliations.
Yeah.
That's not okay at any level. Whether it's politics, whether it's out in these stupid clubs out here where people are shooting and killing each other, you know, because somebody spilled a drink on them. Yeah. I mean, oh, dude, I saw the craziest thing. Back to a lighter subject. Drinks getting spilled on people. So, I was at the club. I was at the club on Saturday, right? And I was watching these two people dance, and there was this girl. That was kind of, I mean, she was an average height girl, right? Mm-hmm. A little shorter than me, not too much taller. With this guy who was probably above 6 feet, right? Nice. And they were dancing, right? And she went and dropped it low, and he had a drink in his hand. And when she popped back up, hit the drink came like out of his hand and just went boop all over her. It was probably what I tried not to laugh, but I couldn't help but laugh because it was like super.
Dude, I was telling this story last episode about, and I don't know if I told you about me going to see you play, and like when you go to the bathroom, I pretend to play, and then fucking Lola was like, "Hey, we need a DJ for this wedding," and I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "No, you said right that we could call you for the fucking." I'm like,
you were joking?
What are you talking about?
You know how many pictures I had? Like at least one picture every time Angel comes out of him standing, pretending like he's DJ. I'm waiting for one of the professional photographers to catch him doing that.
I'm just like fucking. I'm going like.
He's got the headphones on, not the right way. He don't got the headphones. He don't got him over his. Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, we gotta teach you how to DJ.
I don't know. Like I feel like because I know rhythm.
Yeah,
the rhythm of the night. But I feel like because I don't rhythm, I could. But I don't know, we'll see.
It's easy, man. You know basses and snares, right?
Yeah, my goal is to learn how to DJ and take over a bar named Sue.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is he not retiring or what? No.
I'm just kidding.
He should come take over Shocker for me, man. That's fine. I love.
You're too busy being a landlord.
I'm too busy. Yeah, we teach you. I told you a long time ago.
Yeah.
DJing's easy if you know. That's why Flex is so good, because he knows how to play drums. He learned how to play the drums.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and not even to the level where you know how to play drums.
Yeah, fuck Flex. What?
Funk Flex.
What?
Funk Flex. No, E-Flex. E-Flex, not Funk Flex. Same with Latu. Latu learned how to play the drum.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Before he... And then he just transitioned
it's all beat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can get it. It's just I never...
Yeah, and then, you know cumbia and bachata and...
They're not like us. They're not like us.
It's over and over again, right? What would be your go-to song if you were a DJ right now? That go-to joint that you would play. You're like, yeah, this is gonna...
Dude,
Put the butts in the seat. What's that song?
Dude, I'd be jamming some fucking Cardi B's on my phone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Some Cardi B, huh?
Some fucking...
You like that ratchet.
Some WAP, some fucking Money.
Oh, I remember when WAP came out, you do like, this is my favorite song.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Were you the one that played me the Disney WAP video? Have you ever seen that?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to show you that after we cut. And I'll ruin your whole fucking life with the WAP. Yeah.
By the way, there's part of me that thinks that Cardi B is kind of hot in like a trashy way, but she's hot.
Yeah.
Like, not trashy, getaway.
Yeah.
Like a getaway way.
Kind of like
same as fucking Megan.
It's kind of like on a fuck, marry, kill kind of way where you just put her in the fuck category and that's it. Yeah.
Or in the kill, but I fuck her first. Wait, what?
Or kill her and then fuck her, whatever. Weirdo.
No, like even Meg Thee Stallion is like she's talented and she's she's kind of good looking.
Yeah. I mean,
Yo, by the way, fucking Tiny was talking about you having pictures with Rihanna.
yeah, I have pictures of Rihanna and Too Short and somewhere I have pictures of me with like.
Dude, someone stole my fucking Facebook.
Someone stole your Facebook?
So I got kicked out of it.
Huh.
Because of a page that I own and it's under my name called something.
You need to stop clicking on them links, dude. Stop clicking on them links.
What links?
I don't know. But you clicked on some link that if you click on a link, if you're in Facebook and you click on a link, public service announcement. If you're in Facebook and somebody said, "Oh my God, I can't believe they died," and then in the comments there's a link and you click on that link and it takes you to a Facebook page that looks like a Facebook page and asks you to enter in your login information, don't do it. It's called spamming and phishing emails and phishing stuff, and they're gonna take your information. You clicked on something and somebody got your login and then changed all your shit.
But it says because I own this page called whatever, and I'll show you when we're done. But I'm like, oh, it's because this page that you have that goes against everything, all of our policies or whatever. I'm like, I don't fucking know that page.
Yeah.
But apparently I have it.
Yeah, so somebody opened up that page account with your
money.
With your information. They logged into your account and then opened up a fan page on blankety blank. And now, because you clicked on a link, again, if you're already in Facebook and it asks you for your login information, do not enter your login information. Close out of everything. Go back into Facebook, and then don't click on that link again. Just be safe. Just be safe. We'll get it back for you, bro.
Nice. See,
I know.
that's what I want to hear.
I know people. I know people.
That's what I want. Oh, Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
God
My
damn,
homie.
dude.
I got a picture with him too. No.
He kept the chakra.
He kept the chakra one. But yeah, I got a picture with Rihanna. I'll show it to you. I had it up the other day.
What are you doing?
I'm just bouncing my
You
leg
gotta
over
pee?
here. No, I'm just bouncing my
I
leg
gotta
over
pee
here.
so bad. Can we get out of here?
Yeah, we
2
can.
hours, dude.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
2 hours.
We didn't talk about nothing. Talked about after we started off with Bad Boy. I still don't think we got a thumbs up, thumbs
I know,
down.
but our thumbnails have to be to be fucking Bad Boys.
Yeah, just us holding our thing and smiling. Which one is which over here? I don't remember.
Well, obviously that has to be Will, right?
Yeah, Will, and that's okay. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll get it back for you, man.
Nice. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me every Friday and Saturday, same place I've been since this podcast was named something different. Probably almost 3 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, 3 years every fucking weekend?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday.
Crazy.
Hey, you want to know? I make more bank off of that than I do off the landlord stuff at this point, right?
Anyway.
So you keep calling me a landlord. I'm really, if I'm going to be anything besides my day job, I'm going to be a DJ.
You're a DJ that does the landlord side job.
The landlord side job. Oh my God, I'm so old. But Friday, Saturday, Chakra Lounge. It's on State Street in between Exchange Place and 4 South. I am there every Friday and Saturday. If I'm not there, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, DJ Bad Boy Brian, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
You have Snapchat?
I think so. I don't know. I think
Don't be saying I think so when you.
Well, no, I have a cousin who sends me Snapchats all the time, just to like, hey, how's it going? How's the fam? Yeah, I don't know why she has my real phone number, but shout out Donnell, love you. I hope it's not too hot in Arizona. And then so you can check me out there. Please come down, say hello. I won't remember your name, but we'll work on it. We'll try. It took me like 6 years to get Angel's name right. You know what I mean? So, we worked together for a long time before I knew your name.
Before I knew his fucking name.
You were just you just were the guy that could sling a pie.
You can catch this show on How Did It Get So Good on Instagram, hopefully Facebook if Brian helps me. But I do want to say I know that I mentioned this last time I was here with Tiny, but I love you, B, and you helped me out and you opened your doors when I needed it the most, and I cannot thank you enough for that. And you helped me survive out of one of my darkest times. So for that, I will love you for the rest of my life.
You already know. You already know what it is, brother.
You can catch me Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook if Brian helps me out get it back up.
Yeah, where's my camera? My camera right there. And remember, if you got a problem with Angel, Will, Dre, you got a problem with me.
This is me. How did it get so good? Thank you.